Assalamualaikum. A very good morning to my dear students and welcome back to your physics class, and this is your physics teacher again from United Public School. So students, in our last session we have started our new chapter, that is acids, bases and salts, and I gave you a quiet introduction about those three things. Okay, right, in our today's session we will discuss a topic under that lesson, that is chemical properties of acid and bases. For example, students, you have given some solution. For example, suppose that I am giving a solution, okay, and I am not telling which solution is acid, which solution is base and which solution is solid. I am telling you to find out in out of these solutions which is acid, which is base and which is salt solution. Then how you are going to identify and how you are going to tell me that which is acid, which is base and which is salt solution? Yes, by the help of indicators test. In our last class I told you the natural indicators, about the natural indicators, and synthetic are artificial indicators, that is litmus paper, the extraction of red cabbage, the turmeric solution, extraction of red colored flower petals, and the synthetic indicators, that is methyl orange and phenolphthalein orange. By using these natural indicators and synthetic indicators, we can identify the given solution is a acid, or it is a base, or is a salt solution. Am I clear to all of you? So to do this we have to do an activity 1 which is given in your textbook. So under activity what we have to do, we have to collect some sample solution and we have to draw a table like this, serial number, sample solution, and we have to do with experiment with this sample solution by dipping red litmus paper, by dipping blue litmus paper, and by adding phenolphthalein solution and by adding methyl solution. As I said you, this red litmus paper and the blue litmus paper are the natural indicators, okay, and this phenolphthalein solution and methyl orange solution are the artificial indicators, which means synthetic indicators. Up to here clear? You have to draw a table and you have to take some sample solution, that is hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, nitric acid, acetic acid, sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide, ammonium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide. After taking this solution, it is concentrated solution, it is acid or base, it is concentrated in nature. So to decrease the concentration we have to add some of the water, which means, for example, you have to take a test tube. In that you have to add, firstly you have to add HCl, concentrated HCl to that, and then you have to add some of the water to dilute it, to decrease the concentration or nature of the HCl. To decrease concentration nature of HCl, you have to add HCl. By this we will get dilute solution of HCl. Like this you have to do all of the dilute solution, all the sample solution you have to do dilute solution, okay. But after preparing dilute solution of all the respective sample solution, what you have to do? Then you need to take 4 watch glasses and you have to put some drops of the solution. Firstly we have to take hydrochloric acid solution. See here, we have taken 4 watch glasses and we are adding some hydrochloric solution, 1-2 drops of hydrochloric solution. Then firstly we will dip blue litmus paper in this solution, and then in second glass red litmus paper in this solution, and in third watch glass we will add some drops of phenolphthalein, and in fourth watch glass we will add some drops of methyl orange solution. Then you need to observe what are the changes occurring in that experiment, and you have to note it over here. When you dip red litmus paper, what will the reaction takes place? When you dip blue litmus paper, what is the reaction is takes place? You have to write over here. And when you add phenolphthalein solution to the third watch glass, what are the changes occurring? You have to write over here. And when you add methyl orange solution to the fourth watch glass, then what are the changes occurring there? You have to write over here. So I am writing over here what are the changes occurring in HCl. Then I wrote the observation over here. When we dip red litmus paper, there is unchanged over there, and when we dip blue litmus paper, the blue litmus paper has turned to red in color, and when we added phenolphthalein solution, there is no color change, and when we added methyl orange solution, it is turned into pinkish red in color. And so the observation I wrote over here. The same procedure should be followed by all this sample solution. First you have to add this sample solution to all the 4 watch glasses, and you have to dip the red litmus paper to that sulfuric acid and blue litmus paper, and you have to add the phenolphthalein solution, and you have to add methyl solution. By doing all that, and you have to observe the observation, and you have to write over here. So students, I did all the swapped sample solution with those 4 things, and I got the observation, that is here the similar nature is observing. As you know, this symbol will indicate the same thing, okay, the same, okay, understood? But like this you have to fill up the table, and actually this is your today's homework, okay. You have to write this table, complete table. You don't have to write like this, you have to write the complete words over here. So then what do you concluded from the observation which is noted in the table 1? We have concluded that the observation in low pH values, the indicators which we added or which we dipped in the solution will turn into red in color when it is acid, okay. And in pH values, the indicators which we dipped and which we added to the solution, that solution will remains in yellow in color, which means base. So in this, which is acid and which is bases? Red color was acid and yellow color was base. So here it is red in color, red color, yellow. So which means first 4 sample solutions are acid and the remaining are the base. These are the acid and these are the base. By this we have concluded we have detected the acid and the base. Like this you have to identify, okay. Next come to there are some substances whose order changes in the acidic media and basic media, that are called olfactory indicators, which means there are some substances which changes order, in the sense they changes smells when it come into contact with acid and bases. That is all, that substances are called olfactory substances. So today, to know this olfactory indicators, we need to do our activity 2. To do activity 2, we need some chopped onions and the polythene bag and some pieces of cloths, the fresh pieces of the cloth, I mean clean pieces or the strips of the cloth. Then we need to add these pieces of the onions to the polythene bag in which we have kept the pieces of the cloths, okay. The chopped onion should be placed in the polythene bag and we have to put in the refrigerator for the overnight, okay. After placing that bag in the refrigerator for overnight, you have to take out the bag in the morning and you have to check the cloth places which we kept inside the bag. The cloth pieces you have to take out and you have to smell. Then what you will observe, this onion smell is comes in the cloth, okay. The cloth pieces will smells like onion. So now the cloths which we kept, right, that strips of the cloths can be help in testing acid and base. How? First of all, you have to take the smelled onion smell 2 cloths, okay. These are the true strips of the cloths, okay. 2 pieces of cloths, and in one cloth I am adding HCl and in another cloth I am adding NaOH solution, and then I am rising both this solution with distilled water. It is not the concentrated HCl, it is a dilute HCl, okay, and this is also dilute HCl after distilled water. Then you need to observe the smell of those two cloth strips. Then what you will observe? You will observe when we are adding HCl to this cloth, the smell is observed in the cloth, the onion smell is observed in this cloth. But when we are adding NaOH to this strip, the NaOH smell, I mean the onion smell is released, it lost from the cloth, okay. I am repeating, the smell is observed in this cloth and the smell is lost from this cloth, which means opposite reaction takes place. So my conclusion is, it is an acid, as we all know. Over here HCl is acid and NaOH is base, so it is the acid and it is the base. So what happening in acid? When we added acid to the strip, onion smell absorbed, in the sense onion smell get absorbed in the strip and this strip is getting smell with the onion. And when we added base to the next strip, what happened? Onion smell lost, which means onion smell is getting out of those, disappearing, the smell is disappearing from this strip, or we can also say it as the smell is released from this strip, okay. Is I am clear to all? Like this also, by this method also we can detect the acid base solution. So my actual conclusion by this experiment is, in acidic medium, smell of the onion or smell of any other thing will get observed or remain, and in basic medium, smell of the onion or another any substances will lost, okay. So in your textbook you have another activity, under activity you have another experiment with the clove oil and vanilla essence. What is clove and vanilla essence? Clove means long को clove बोलते, right? So here clove oil means we have to extract this long and we will get some extraction, some oil of the onion, clove oil means long का तेल, ठीक है. What are the vanilla essence? Vanilla plant, we have vanilla plant. By extracting those leaves of the vanilla, we will get oil of the vanilla, okay. That is nothing but vanilla essence. And you know, this vanilla essence will used in getting flavor to the cake and ice cream and all. So that is nothing but vanilla essence. Vanilla essence means खुशबू देता है ये. So the experiment which we have did right now with the onion. So instead of onion, you have to take some clove oil or the vanilla essence. Instead of onion, you have to take clove or the vanilla essence and you have to do this experiment. You will concluded by that experiment, the smell will be, the smell of the clove oil or the onion or the vanilla essence will be observed in case of acid medium, and in case of basic medium, the clove oil or the onion or the vanilla essence will be lost. Clear? And another test is over in activity 2, that is you have to take 2 test tube, and in one test tube you have to add dilute HCl, and in another test tube you will add dilute NaOH, and in both test tube you have to add vanilla essence. Then also you will get the same observation, that is smell will be observed, remain in HCl, the vanilla smell will be remain in HCl, the vanilla smell will be lost from NaOH. This is our observation from all the clove oil and the vanilla essence and the onion. All this experiment giving us a same observation, that is in acidic medium smell of substances will remain, and in basic medium smell of the substances will be lost. So this is our conclusion, final conclusion. ठीक है. And students, your today's homework is write this complete table. If you have textbook with you, then fill this blank in your textbook by these words, okay. Don't do like this as I said, मैं जैसे करी ऐसा मत करो. Unchangeable तो unchange पूरा लिख दो. Turn to red means पूरा you have to write like this, the turn to red. Colorless you have to write, okay. Complete the table you have to write. I just wrote some of that, okay. Complete table you have to write in your textbook. If you don't have textbook, then write in your notes and submit in your groups, okay. Thank you students, have a nice day.